Hey, how's everybody once again? So, in today's video, I wanted to go across the definition or into detail, at least, of the definition, my personal definition of a hood rat. As a matter of fact, if you go to any impoverished area, because it doesn't necessarily have to be to the ghetto or where you may see housing projects or public housing, it could be in a poor neighborhood or impoverished neighborhood. Chances are you are going to spot a hood rat. And hood rats are the type of females that are, one, they have different outrageous colors in their hair. They also have excessive tattoos. They smoke lots of weed. On top of that, they're very loud and obnoxious. Must I add, they have a whole lot of kids, and in most cases, by multiple guys, from the dope boy, the community dope boy, to the community weed man, to the community barber, to the sanitation worker, community sanitation worker, and I could go on and on. Not only that, and like Houdini said, the old school rap group Houdini said how they stated in one particular part of the song, Freaks Come Out at Night, how freaks are bound to have sex, get freaking buck wild anywhere, including in the dark, in the park, and on and on. Well, the same applies to hood rats. They are known to have sex in public places, especially if you may get with one and you may negotiate a deal to pay them money in return for sexual gratification. Because you could also spot hood rats walking on a day, on a pretty nice day, especially around this time of year when the weather starts to heat up more and more closer to summertime. You can spot them wearing short shorts or Daisy Duke shorts, practically dressed half naked, when Daisy Duke shorts, halter top, showing all their cleavage. And mostly anytime you see those women that are that way, of that nature, they're trying to always catch out, trying to make some extra money. And must I add, now hood rats do work jobs, because the main jobs, the main workplaces you see them at are at factories, either factories, warehouses, your local fast food restaurant chain, and most of all, your local cosmetology shops. Because I would say that's the number one field they like to go into, the cosmetology field. Why? For the most part, so they could be able to be in an environment where they could be able to be themselves, because they are known to stir up a lot of drama as well. And if not on a job, then if you may have some hood rats in your family, they're known to be drama queens, always either stirring up drama or mess in the family. It could be some at your church who may know all the tea about all the people that's been a long time member of that church. Oh, and let's not forget people that are part of the choir. I may know all the tea about the pastor, the associate pastor, and on and on. And they don't, for the most part, have a filter at all, especially when it comes at places such as the workplace. And don't let it be at either beauty shop, or which is one of their main places of choice to work at, or either a factory, plant, or warehouse. Because in environments of those, either of those three places, they are known to say, do excessive cussing, use excessive profanity, talk a whole lot of sexual talk, regardless of how many people, whether it may be people that may be Christians or very religious and don't feel comfortable being around that talk. They have no shame in what they say around hardly anybody either. And might I add, now you do have hood rats that are part of professional careers as well, from nurses, attorneys, lawyers, just to name a few. Those are the kind who are more so chameleons, who try, while on the job, try to sound as intelligent as possible. By the way, hood rats are known to not be the most clearly spoken nor articulate group of people as well. But anytime when it comes to a high-paying profession in either one of those fields, either the nursing field, the medical field, the paralegal field, either one of those, the criminal justice field, they know how to put on a fake identity. How, in other words, to act more dignified and sophisticated. But as soon as they take off those uniforms and could be able to be themselves, they're back to their old self, back to their old ways, their old obnoxious and ratchet behavior they go back to, for the most part. Because as the old adage goes, you could take a person out the ghetto, but you can't take the ghetto out the person. Anyway, I'm not going to drag this video that much more longer. And let's not forget, I want to give a shout out to Mr. Jeremy Hill, and want you people that may be listening to my video to peep out his channel as well. Most of all, subscribe to his channel, like his content. And speaking of which, make sure you first and foremost like this video, comment right down below in the comment section, share the video so the video could become more viral. Last but not least, subscribe to the channel. Until next time, I hope you guys have a very nice and wonderful day.